Hey everybody, welcome to Grasshopper Dabs While Hopping. Well, that is a talented grasshopper. That's from GAM3R7AG on Twitter. Congratulations on that catchy handle. Next week we're picking a winner for our monthly giveaway. You and 3 friends can either come watch a live taping right here in the Spacement, or we can work out a way for you to come see a show near where you live if you can't afford to get yourself out to California. Make sure you become a 420 Club member to be eligible for these giveaways. Sign up at patreon.com/gettingdoug. I had to look at it, like I haven't said that enough. Doug plugs, Saturday, April 28th, I'm doing the Doug Loves Movies podcast at the Bastille Theater in Indianapolis. Haven't been there in a while, so I'm excited about that. And I'm doing stand-up, as I do every year, over that particular weekend. May the 4th be with you at Zany's in Rosemont, Illinois. And then Sunday night, May 6th, I'm going to be at Zany's in Chicago. And Monday, May 7th, I'm at Comedy Off-Broadway in Lexington, Kentucky. For all my dates and deets, go to douglovesmovies.com and enjoy the show. Blast off. Here we are. We did it. Another year. It's April 20th, you guys. 2018, let's say. And joining me here in the Spacement is a newbie and an oldie. We've got Bree Essrig and Trevor Moore, everybody.
Thank you. Hi.
The crew approves. That was a really great ovation from the crew for you guys. But we got to say right out of the gate, apologies, Bree, for me leaping over to Trevor, but it's his first time, and I'm very excited for you that you have a special, stand-up special on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Tonight at midnight.
At midnight, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
420
Thank
midnight
you.
slot. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And do you talk much about weed in the special?
Yeah, the first bit in the special is me. I smoke a lot of pot, and then I'm doing a bunch of coke, and it spills onto my computer, and then the computer becomes like self-aware.
Oh.
So that's like the first music video from it, and then we go through time because it hits the singularity, and we go and we meet Harriet Tubman.
Please come. My computer could use that. If you could come over and. All right. So the alarm's going off. So we're already at 19 minutes after the hour. And, especially today, it's perfect to smoke right at 420, on 420. That might cause some sort of time loop or something.
God, I hope
so. Yeah, so let's do it, you guys. We've got an indica and a sativa, and they are Northern Delight is the sativa, which basically we just load all the pipes with that. And because most of the guests don't want to smoke indica. But this one sounds nice. The indica today is called Holy Grail.
I'm here for that.
That's a fun name, right?
Yeah.
So you like the indicas?
Yeah, I like a good hybrid, so I'll probably smoke both.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's how you make a hybrid. You smoke a little of both.
Yep.
Mix it up inside yourself, and
it's
you're
like
good.
pouring cereal into your mouth and then pouring the milk into your mouth.
Exactly.
Also.
That's exactly what it's like.
That's how you make cereal.
And that's how people should live. So have a
Which one's
lighter.
which?
And so like I said, they're all loaded up with sativa for now.
Okay.
And we'll bring out the indica special.
Okay.
Where is the indica? It's always in a smaller jar. That's our indica right there. Isn't it
That's so
adorable?
cute.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And I'm just gonna hit the sativa out of this little fellow, this rubber bong right here. But I tend
Do
to
you drum roll? Do
share
it all
all
at the same
to
time?
myself all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
It's good.
I started coughing for no reason in the car coming over here today. And I mean, not no reason. I'm constantly smoking and abusing my lungs, but I I started coughing, and I was like, oh no, this is going to be one of those episodes where I can't stop coughing the whole time. But maybe the secret is to just talk, because it seems to be working. Mm-hmm. Right when I finish each hit, I'm just going to ramble for a while.
Or just do a low, like, so you're constantly making some sort of sound.
Oddly enough, laughing is the thing that makes me cough the most.
Yeah.
You know, when I laugh at something while also smoking. This thing will not give up. I'm going to take another hit. So tell us about your first time ever, Trevor. We always ask people that. Bree's been on the show before, so I think we've asked her that before. Do you have a first time ever story when it comes to smoking marijuana?
Yeah, I think I was like the first time like I smoked, it didn't do anything to me. Like, you know.
Classic.
And then I was like, oh, I'm like invincible at pot, and so I can like just do like a huge amount. And then I was like driving home from a party that I'd been like smoking the whole like time at, and then the gas pedal kept hitting my foot a lot. And I was just really aware of like the vibration from the car, and then I didn't know what street I was on, and it was in my hometown. Like I couldn't recognize any home street, so I got like really, really, really high, like in a car.
Oh my God, I thought you were gonna say my foot kept hitting the gas pedal and I like drove through a house.
Oh no, nothing like that.
Okay.
No, just simple misunderstanding of street names, and nobody got hurt.
Right.
And here you are today, still proud pot smoker. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
Although I'm
okay.
a lightweight, I have to go a little bit.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have a big night tonight. You got to go tape your special.
I
know. How long ago? What city did you do the special in?
It's not a. This special, I didn't do it as like in front of an audience.
Oh, it's like comedy special comprised of a bunch of different bits and stuff?
Yeah, like I did like, it's all wall-to-wall music videos. I tried to make like a music video like movie, kind of like Pink Floyd's The Wall kind of a thing. Because the last special I did in front of the audience and stuff like that, but this time I just wanted to make like a little mini movie kind of thing.
Yeah, I saw a billboard for it somewhere here in town, but it's one of those things where as soon as I started registering, oh, Trevor Moore, he's going to be on my show soon. I was driven past it and like read no other information about the special. Then they sent me a link to watch it. You know how that goes. Those damn links, they just never work. Am I right? No, I was just like, I will watch it though. I am excited to see it, and this seems like the perfect thing to watch. Tonight.
Super high.
Tonight. Get really high and watch this thing.
It's right on the cusp. It's the very last thing you would do in 420 because it goes into 421.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, I do a show every year. We had a great time this year in Sacramento where on 419, the show starts at 10:30 and then we end at midnight with a countdown to midnight. Like it's New Year's Eve or something.
Oh, that's great.
And then once it's 420, then we all go outside and smoke in the parking lot. So that gig has to be booked very carefully. Can't play just any venue.
Nope.
Bree, what do you got going on to talk about? Like, what's where can people see what you're doing lately? Well,
I've been doing a lot of drunk movie reviews on my YouTube channel.
I love it already.
Yes.
I am in.
It's a lot of fun, and
So you just get really drunk and then review a movie?
Yes.
You don't watch the movie drunk?
No.
Okay.
I watch it
no
sober.
No alcohol whatsoever, sober?
No, but
maybe high.
Maybe high. Yeah, I was going to say maybe high.
That doesn't hurt your critical faculties that much as long as you stay awake.
I have tried to do high reviews of the movies. It's not as entertaining as I would like them to be.
Because it's probably just you talking about the movie, at length, like you would, if you're high with your friends.
Exactly.
Or high alone, just talking to yourself.
Yeah.
So the drunk reviews, like what's an example of one that you most recently reviewed, a movie? I did one with Whitney Moore, and it was for 50 Shades Freed, I think, whatever the last one is. We did that one. Hopefully the last one.
Yeah.
It still made some money. I mean, each one makes a little less than the previous one.
Definitely.
But, so what was like a thing you said drunk about it that you might not have said sober?
Oh, well, okay.
Do you just get a lot of things wrong? Is that the joke? Is it like, you screw up the names of the characters and the actors?
No, I mean, there is a gimmick to each one.
I couldn't even tell you the name of the guy. Who's the guy in that one?
Christian Grey. I don't know his
Right,
name.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if I was
Jamie
drunkenly reviewing that movie, I'd be like,
something.
"What's his fuck is in it?" He was also in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That's what I like to call it. It really makes people angry.
That'll be the bit when you come on. Just switch it all out with Game of Thrones characters. But
All
the
right.
50 Shades bit we did was we whipped each other with whips.
Whoa.
Yeah, we did like a BDSM special.
Well, this is a lot more elaborate than I was imagining.
Yeah,
I thought you
took a
just
turn.
get drunk and review a movie.
We just got drunk and hit each other a little,
Okay.
you know,
All right, so
consensually.
we'll still be here if you guys want to click over to that right now and then come check out the rest of this. Because that sounds like it would be fun to watch.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is this lady you speak of?
Whitney Moore was the star of cult classic Birdemic.
No way.
Yes way.
Oh, man.
I know.
Can I come on and review Birdemic?
Yes, absolutely. We'll have to bring Whitney too.
That's one of those ones I've never seen. I'm not a, hey, it's really bad, let's watch it guy at all. Like, I still haven't seen The Room.
Wow.
I know,
really?
and I love Disaster Artist. I thought that movie was a lot of fun.
Well, you
Until
kinda
you're
saw
not-
The Room
Not
then.
allowed to like it anymore.
I wonder
What's
if you would
that?
like
kinda
The
saw
Room
it.
less now that you'd see it
Well-
after seeing.
Well, you know what I already don't like about The Room is people that love it have admitted there's boring parts.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just like, why do I want to put myself through that? Like, I've seen the highlights thanks to Disaster Artist, and I
Right.
really know a lot about Tommy Wiseau now and his personality. I've even got to even, be around him like at a party one time, and it was,
What was that like?
you felt like you were around a celebrity, even though he's just this goofy guy who had made this one awful thing that people love for no good reason. I guess
Yeah.
there's a good reason. Like, I like it for nothing else. The one thing that makes me love Tommy Wiseau is when he says, "Hi, doggy."
Yeah, that's the best scene.
That's the best.
That's the
Mark.
best part of the whole movie. Yeah.
That is just so great.
I went to one
That's
of the
me every day of
screenings.
my life. When I see a dog, I say hello to it.
Yeah. I went to one of the midnight showings back in the day of The Room, and he came out and it was like 3 stories up, the movie theater was, and so he just jumped up on the railing like a tightrope walker and walked across. I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna die right now. And he jumped down and he just like did a bow and everyone was clapping, and I was like, okay. All
I
right.
feel like he just thinks he can do anything.
Yeah.
He really, and that's that's certainly part of his charm, and but now it'll be interesting to see what that sucks for him that there was so much attention on that movie and on him, and then it all shifted to Franco and his own personal issues,
Yeah.
But Franco seemed like. I mean, he made that one movie they put out where he like makes out with Julia Roberts' niece,
Palo Alto.
Emma Roberts, yeah. And it's just like, okay.
Yeah, that was a weird
You
movie.
produced that movie? All right.
I know.
I'm just gonna make a movie where I, make out with a teenager.
Yeah, he was like a teacher.
No
or
one's gonna go,
something.
hey, that was your idea, right? That should have warned everybody that you might have some weird, some issues. It's like Woody Allen's Manhattan when he's like dating a teenage girl in that movie. The plot's about how she has to go away to school. She has to go away to college.
Yeah.
He doesn't want her to go. Go to NYU, I can touch you then. So we got to go to our first break. But when we come back, we got some real tough questions for the guests. And you know what that means. We'll see you probably in less than 2 and 2. We are back. It's 4:20. I believe I forgot to mention at the top of the show that we started today at 4:20 East Coast time. So it's much earlier in the day in California if you're with us. But have a great 4:20 all day, I say. And don't get too fucked up that you can't watch Trevor Moore at midnight on Comedy Central.
Yes.
And also, don't get so messed up that you forget to go check out Bree Essrig whipping some lady.
Drunk movie reviews.
On drunk movie reviews. That's what the show's called?
Previews.
Previews?
Previews.
Previews. I get it.
Oh my God.
My head was like, previews. Do I have to explain to her that once you've seen the movie, it's not a preview? Okay, so this weed's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we've established that. And what would you like to? Bree wants to also have some of the indica, which is called
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. And which one of these pipes is still unloaded? Do you want me to put some of that in? What one looks good to you?
This
that
one.
thing? Oh, I'm gonna give it all to you then, because that's a big bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, well, not all of it, but you know, that's a good amount, I think. Give that a whirl.
What are the differences?
How fun is that pipe?
This is super fun.
The differences are, I love to always act like I know something about something. The differences are that sativa is more up, some say creative, and indica's more in the couch. It makes me sleepy, but I swear, I think I'm just susceptible to everybody talking about indica that way.
So it's just
So
like
then when I do it, I'm like, yep. Because, you know, I sure as hell can go to sleep on a dime on sativa.
Really?
You know? Yeah, it doesn't make me energetic by any means. I mean, I can be energetic when I've smoked sativa, but it doesn't lift me up.
There's not a voice in your head that says your dreams are going to kill you. Or is that just
No,
me?
because I'll tell you a little something about my dreams. I don't have them because I make sure that I'm very high when I go to sleep at night, and then I don't dream. I just wake up 6 hours later going, it's 6 hours later. There's no immediate concern that you would have.
Do you feel rested?
Because all of my dreams, when I do have them, are like, I can't find a jacket that I need to wear.
So you have
That's
no
the whole
dreams?
dream, and it goes on for hours.
Yeah.
So I have none. I have
When's
no
the last
dreams.
dream you had?
Well, I have them sometimes because, like, you know, I'll wake up kind of early and I'll just be like, I'll just go back to bed for a while.
Some slip through.
And then I'll have a dream. And I forget what we were arguing about, but Kumail Nanjiani was very mad at me about something. Not mad, he just put me in my place. I probably defended Apu. No, I don't know what it was. But it was something where he was just telling me I was wrong about something in a very emphatic way. And but that's how I am about dreams. Like, even when I woke up, it was already kind of vague. And then it's
Right.
gotten more vague, you know, as
Keep a dream journal.
oh my God. I used to have on one of my podcasts, I used to have phone calls from Bert Kreischer. Comedian Bert Kreischer would call in every day with the dream he had the night before.
Oh, really?
And I just put him on my podcast to torture people. It would be at the end of the episode, so you could turn it off. But some people, when they're listening to a podcast, they just will not, they'll never say die. They will listen till it stops rather than when they've heard enough. So I got a lot of people complaining about having to listen to his dreams, but he just stopped doing it. He lost interest in it, but I loved it because I would just put him on the podcast and not listen to what he said. He could have been going on there going, Doug Benson's an asshole, and he could have been talking so much shit because I didn't even listen to him.
How long would it
Because I
go?
didn't care. I never want to hear about people's dreams.
How long was the dream segment? How long would he go?
Like,
You don't know.
I mean, I could tell you vaguely because I'd see how long the recordings were, but you know, like anywhere from like 30 seconds to a minute or two.
Oh, wow.
Like he'd do a pretty condensed description of it. He wouldn't like turn it into a, you know, describing it in real time or anything like that. But
I used to try to I would write down, like, and be like, oh, maybe it'll be like as if I had an idea that I thought would be like a good sketch or a joke,
Yeah.
you know, write it down right when you wake up, and those never work. Like, I remember like one time I wrote down, it said, Pajama Boy thinks he's John Lennon. And I woke up and was like, but when you wake up with it, you're like, this is amazing, like that, and I don't even know what the fuck it meant. Like,
yeah, you got to figure out who Pajama Boy is. That's really gonna.
well, because I Wikipedia John
it all
Lennon, and I
together.
figured that one out.
Dreams, man.
Yeah, you know, Brian Posehn, our friend Brian Posehn, has a classic where he says, you know, you look at a napkin the next day, when you when you get too high and think you had a great joke, you know? Mm-hmm. And then you look at a napkin and go, what the hell is chicken monkey? What am I supposed to do with that? Okay, so Bree smoked some of the indica. I'm going to have a little bit more sativa, but I'm also going to lead us into a segment called Marijuana Know Something? This is a difficult question for the two of you to try to figure out the answer. Okay. In this case, I already know the answer because I was flipping through the cards and I accidentally saw them. I usually I like to play along, but I am not going to lie. I saw the answers on this.
So this is like a team game?
I've already forgotten the answers even, but once it comes up, I may think of it. It's not even a game really. It's more like, let's just try to figure out what the answer is.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just competitive.
Yeah, no, well, in that case, it's you against Bree.
Okay. Sure, yeah.
Winner take all.
Okay.
Of the stuff on this table, because we really need to get rid of a lot of this
All
stuff.
right, well now it is a different competition.
But anytime a guest is on, I forget to say this pretty much all the time, but anytime someone's on and they want something from the table, as for being a guest on the show, go ahead and take something from the table. Oh, wow. We always give everybody these incredibly expensive mugs that are still probably available online if you want an incredibly expensive mug. You know, when people come over, you'd be like, this costs $27 with shipping.
I like the Sharpie. I'm going to take the Sharpie.
Okay. We really need that, but all right. Here's the question. How many gallons... Oh, I don't like this one at all. How many gallons are in a buttload of wine? So we're going on the premise that buttload is an actual measurement.
I think it is, isn't it?
How many inches is your butthole? How many inches is the butthole?
Well, is that universal, or are there larger buttholes?
Well, you know,
smaller ones.
You know, they used to say that the foot was based off the king's foot.
How many gallons?
So it would be whatever the king's butthole size would be that.
Wait, what's the king's foot?
Like the original term for it's 3 feet was based off of the length of the king's foot.
Oh, okay. Because kings are so special that regardless of the length of their foot,
that's how you measure.
That should be a measurement. Okay.
It's gallons?
Is there a right answer?
How long is a typical foot?
12 inches.
12 inches.
12 inches, okay.
It's 5,200.
So the king just had an average foot, and then they went, oh, okay.
I'm going to say 7 ounces, if I can say that.
7 ounces is a buttload?
Yeah, because a butt can only fit so much. Some butts can only fit so much.
I dare say that it's at least 1 gallon because they're asking in gallons.
No, they said gallons.
I'm going to say 96 gallons.
Of butt on the wall, 96 gallons of butt.
I did say 1.
1?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I dare say they say gallons because it's more than 1.
Okay, wait, I changed your answer. 2.
Now,
that's perfect, I think.
Okay.
I saw it, and it's a lot.
Okay. Are you still going with 96?
It's a fucking buttload, you guys.
Because my theory is that there's like an old English word, and buttload is an actual term of weight that's just obscure.
Yeah, when people say there was a buttload of something, they're never referring to like just what would fit into a butthole.
Really?
I think.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, you're probably right.
There was a buttload of cars on the highway today. Oh, there was just one tiny car? Was it the car from Monopoly?
It's a Fiat.
The answer is 126 gallons.
Oh.
What?
That's a buttload.
So is it a real term?
So I'm guessing what happened is some people were saying buttload so much that somebody eventually made it a thing.
I'm going to guess it's
Daniel's got the answer.
Is it spelled B-U-T-T-E, load?
No.
No, it's just spelled like a regular butt.
And it's generally defined to be 2 hogsheads. The size of hogsheads vary, but are normally 63 gallons. So a butt is 126 gallons. So it's a traditional unit of volume.
Okay, so maybe
I
that
said-
expression existed and then it kind of got transferred over into people just using it as an expression to mean a lot of something. Because 126 gallons, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
I was damn close with 96.
I mean, that is...
I can only fit 2 gallons in my butt, so. Oh, yeah. I guess you're winning because you're closest. Is that,
I don't
or is
know.
that
No one
right?
got points for that, did they?
Oh, no one gets it
We
right.
were all wrong.
Pretty close.
Well, you were closest without going over.
Okay. I'm going to keep
So,
score with my
yeah.
Sharpie that I took.
So
from the
you're,
table, so that's
you're
one.
legit.
I got 1 point.
All right, I got to ask the question again for future editing of these segments. Marijuana know something? I do want to know the answer to this one. And now I don't remember what it was when I saw it earlier, but this is going to be an interesting number. How many state capitals are west of Los Angeles?
It's just
Two?
a,
I'm going to say 2.
I'm going to say, well, are we including Alaska and Hawaii?
Well, they are
yeah.
states,
Yeah. I'm going to say,
and they
But-
have
oh.
capitals.
I'm going to say 4.
I think
You
it
wanna
might
change
be,
it?
I think it might be 3.
I don't know. There's got to be a trick to
I'm going to
this
go with 3.
It'd be great if it's like 9.
because, well, I mean, you brought up Hawaii, so Hawaii is a done deal. But Alaska's north, so the capital could be east of Los Angeles,
But it's also a long one.
right?
It stretches out a
Like
lot.
they even have an extra time
Yeah.
zone or
So
whatever.
you're saying
up
it
there.
could be northwest.
So that gets so that's
Because
so,
doesn't
there's-
the
so
country
that's
kind of go
two.
like this? Doesn't it tilt that way?
That's 2, and I think the way the California coastline comes down, I think if you go up north, you might get a state capital in Portland or Washington or Oregon.
That's
That's
what I'm thinking.
You got like 2 there. and
So,
then
Yeah.
2 the other.
so that
Yeah.
puts us in the 2 to 4 range.
Yeah.
So I'm saying 3.
And then that's got to be it, right?
Where's Guam? Does Guam
Other
count?
side, I think it's on the other side.
What was the question? It said state capital?
State, so we don't have to worry about Guam because it's not a state. You don't even have to worry about Washington, D.C., which might be west of Los Angeles. I just keep thinking I'm reading it wrong or something. Because that'd be an also interesting question is how many are east of Los Angeles?
Yeah.
I guess we'll get that answer.
Well, no, because some could be completely in
answer.
line with it.
What's your final?
I'm going 4.
3.
I'll say 2 just to be contrary. God damn it. What do you guys think?
We already looked at
Oh, the suspense.
It says there's 6.
What? Oh, Moscow.
that. You want to know?
I forgot.
I got him right here. Don't worry about it.
How?
This show is well researched. Yeah. Honolulu and Juneau, so that's
Alaska,
Hawaii and Alaska. Salem, which is the aforementioned Oregon. Olympia, which is Washington. This is where shit gets sick.
Is Nevada on there?
Fucking Sacramento, because Los Angeles isn't the capital. So that's a good
Right.
little trickaroo right there. You're not thinking about the one that's in the same state, but then also I did mention that Los Angeles is kind of more.
Right, but I strategically
west,
forgot
more
that
east.
Los Angeles wasn't the capital.
Yeah. And then this one really bites my buttload. Carson City, Nevada.
Yeah. Another one that I forgot that Las Vegas wasn't the capital of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Reno.
It's these second-rate
Wow.
Did you guys
B-list
look at it on the
cities being
map?
state capitals. I'm not into.
That is wild.
I don't think
That's
Carson
that's
City-
one of the best questions we've had in this thing because
There you go.
hardly anybody's going to come up with 6, the right answer, but people are going to be in the hunt.
It seems bullshit that
People have
Carson
a
City
chance.
is the state capital of Nevada.
Yeah.
That seems like That should obviously go.
I've never heard of that in my life.
I regret not adding a couple more on there, just to be silly, and then turn out to be closer to right. I don't think I would have gone all the way to 6 though. Maybe, but that didn't.
The Sacramento one
didn't seem possible.
Stings.
I'm sorry to do that on this beautiful holiday. Did I get the signal again? I swear I got the 2-minute sign and then forgot about it.
You got about a minute.
Yeah, okay. So we'll try to get some hot topics when we come back in the next segment. And also our friend, what was that new name I came up with for him? But anyway, the Dab King, Dab Master is here, and he's got his rig.
Cool.
And yeah.
I've never done it before.
We're about to have a Event Horizon. That's not the right one. Deepwater Horizon. What was the movie called, though, of that? Something Event.
Deepwater? Is that right?
No, it was called, oh, whatever.
I don't know.
Now we really have to go. We'll be right back. Hey, we're back. Dabby 420, everybody.
Yay!
Yeah. Shout out to Daniel for coming up with that. Whispered it in my ear during the break. But we do have the Dab King, the Dab Master General, Taylor Rizzo, here with something for us to try if we feel like it. It's not mandatory. From here, I'm going to do a podcast, a new podcast that's got some science in it. So I probably shouldn't do one, and I'm going to do one. But yeah, but don't anybody feel obligated. But just go through the motions, Taylor. Show them how it's done. Give them an
Got some wax on
example
there.
of.
Some CO2 hash oil. So this is very clean.
Do you mess with this at all, Bree?
No, but I'm dying to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You've
You've never been somewhere where somebody's like, "Hey, do a dab," because I know
No.
you hang out with some people who smoke weed,
I
right?
do.
That's great. This is going to be great.
So excited.
I'm going to start doing your plugs now because I'll run out
That's
of
it.
time at the end.
can
Movie
fill it.
previews are on her YouTube channel, so you just have to go to youtube.com/BreeEssrig, Bree Essrig. Yeah. And Trevor, what do you think about the dabbing? Do you want to try it?
Oh, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'll go insane.
I think you're doing the right thing for several reasons. First of all, you got to be conscious for your premiere of your new 1-hour special, Trevor Moore,
Right.
The Story of Our Times. That's tonight at midnight on Comedy Central, but you can also get it on the Comedy Central app, comedycentral.com. And on Saturday, April 21st, the uncensored version will be available for digital download. Wait, what? Oh no, those are the first two places it's available Saturday, tomorrow, and then the uncensored version will be available on Tuesday, April 24th for digital download. What by censored? There's just bleeps in it.
Yeah, I think they had to bleep
Bleep a bunch of stuff.
They sent me a list of stuff they had to bleep, and it was like long. The show's just going to be in a 1-hour bleep.
It's really
Be a
weird.
nice
the
art
shit they
piece.
bleep sometimes. And your album will be released by Comedy Central Records on also today for
Yeah.
digital download. Wow, that's a weird thing to put on here. It was available for pre-order on Friday, April 6th.
Oh.
So just letting everybody know you missed out on that. All right, so is it Bree's turn?
It is.
Yo, you were just sitting over there slacking off, taking a hit.
I already did one, getting through some of the plugs. Are you geared up and ready?
Before I get obliterated, I should mention that I just did a series that's coming out soon. I can't really mention all the specifics, but it's a Verizon Go 90 series with Dylan Francis and friend of the show, Brandon Wardell.
Oh, okay.
So that's coming soon. All right, let's do this.
Very nice.
Okay.
All right, I'm glad you got that out there
little
because
bit.
you're going to be unintelligible. I can't believe the Lebowski hasn't broken.
I can't believe I haven't personally broken it. All right. So the process, we'll put this on there and it'll melt and you'll just pull this just like a normal bong.
Okay.
I'll put this on there, pull it off, clear it, and then that's the end.
Okay.
Well, not the end.
Okay.
All right. Go for it. Pull it, pull, a little bit harder. Yeah, there you go.
Wow. What a life coach.
That's nice.
420 first dab.
You did it. Oh, that's amazing.
What kind of battery
That's
is
one
that?
for the books.
It's, I don't really know. I get.
All right, I'll do one.
Yes.
If you'd have known, I would have said, let's listen to this.
I go through a company called a High Five Vape, and it's basically just a battery that connects to the coil.
Okay.
And just heats up the coil. It works similar to a vape pen battery that heats up the coil within the pen, but it's just all external.
It looks like how like Tesla probably smoked pot.
Yeah, probably. Nikola.
Oh my God, I would love it if while you did this, your hair stood on end.
What's this gonna do to
That'd
me?
be super fun.
It's gonna do to you?
Yeah.
You're gonna get high.
It's good.
Really quick, right? Like it hits pretty fast.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's kind of like, it's not unlike, big bong rips. Very similar to that. But might last a little longer, be a little stronger.
Yeah, but I always thought that they were a little more clean, that like smoking flowers was a little more like thought cluttering, and this was a little more body high, that it, I don't know, doesn't take focus away as much, it just kind of, but it is more like, it will sit you into a couch and not want to move.
I do feel like I'm melting, so
Yeah.
that is a thing. Yeah.
Does it feel like your brain is melting or your body
My
is melting?
body.
Well, there you go.
How much do these things cost?
You can get, these rigs are anywhere from like $100 to, you can spend thousands on them. High Five Vape is a really good company. They have all pretty reasonably priced stuff. Like this one was only like $125 with the coil and everything. So you basically just need a working bong that has the right attachment for it.
Okay.
But it's not like a crazy expensive way to go about things. I feel like smoking and buying glass is a somewhat expensive thing anyways, if that's what you're gonna do. So it's just about liking that higher quality of smoke. Instead of lighting a plant on fire, it's just taking that extracted oil. It's a little bit cleaner for you, for your lungs.
That reminds me, I high-fived Brad Pitt.
What?
You said a high five at the very beginning of that. I've said that the whole time thinking, I'm going to say that. As soon as he stops talking, I'm going to say that.
Is that true? Did you
Yeah, committed to it. Yeah, because our friend of this show, Sharon Everett, who directed the High Court, my show,
So funny.
told Brad Pitt about it at a party. And I was standing there, and he goes, well, that deserves a high five, and then puts his hand up. And I was like, oh, no. You gotta fucking high five Brad Pitt. And he could not have been nicer. And here's the update on him that I'm ratting him out. He was offered to smoke marijuana with me and my friends. And he declined because it was about 8:30 in the evening, and he said he doesn't start until 10. And then when no one else was listening, he told me that he just is, he can't be at a party and talk to people if he's high.
Oh.
I get that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it puts him back on the board for actually a smoker. And he's still, as always, on the board for being a super nice guy. I don't know what happened with him and Angelina, but he could not have been nicer.
So you probably side with him?
Oh yeah, if I had to take sides, I would side with him. But I don't think I'll have to. I think I can maintain relationship with both, and
It's the best
neither
case
will know
scenario.
about the other.
Yeah, I just wish them both the best.
I have a feeling it's going to be fine.
I think so.
Yeah.
Things usually turn out okay.
I didn't say it to him, but I wish Brad Pitt. Here, I'll just say it now. Maybe he'll check this out. 'Cause he said he's going to go watch the High Court. I'll just throw it out to him right now. Hey, stop making war movies. Like, who needs war movies? It only just makes people think war looks cool. You know, be a Hollywood liberal and don't make war movies.
Yeah.
He loves to make war movies. I mean, I'm just bored of him being in war movies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind the movies that much. But
Was it just Inglourious Bastards was so good that he was only going to do war movies after that?
He
Just
did,
like
he did
snowballed.
Fury, the tank one.
tank
one.
He
Yeah.
did the one where he was jogging all the time. on
World War
What's that
Z.
one?
No,
World War Z. That's war. That's
no, the one that was on
That was
Netflix. What was that
That
called?
was a war.
That's the most fun war.
War King. Something. It was based on a real guy in a Rolling Stone article because a guy got embedded with somebody from Rolling Stone. He wrote a whole expose about how weird shit was. Did you figure that one out, Daniel? Thanks. Let's try to do a quick pot topic.
Hot topics.
Because I love it. Colorado did their first polling or whatever, to figure out what the most stoned occupation is in Colorado. Like, I'll even give you the percent. 30% of the people that answered yes, I smoke weed and this is what I do for a living. What group do those people fall under?
No, are these like your general, like...
It's pretty general.
Like, we can't say like glass blower or something.
It's pretty general. It could get that specific, but it probably is not.
Okay.
I say probably because I looked right at the answer.
I would. I would say food and bev.
War Machine. War Machine.
War Machine.
Yeah. Don't make War Machine movies.
Food.
But you're right about World War Z. Don't even make that. Don't, if you're gonna make a zombie movie, don't call it a war. Just call it
Peacetime zombies.
Just call it
Zombie hangout.
Zombie,
Let's just call
zombie
it
fest.
Run.
Yeah.
So biased.
So does anybody have a guess?
Wait.
Food and bev. Food and
What
bev.
was the question?
Like-
Food and bev?
Yeah, servers and cooks, people
Okay.
working at restaurants.
Nuns.
Nuns?
Yeah.
Are they allowed to smoke weed?
Yeah.
Really?
Some of them.
How many do you think they even ask in a poll? Like, do nuns get polled?
I don't. Well, the
Beans.
sex.
That didn't sound right. I know they don't have sex. What do you got, Trevor?
Ski instructors? It's Colorado. A lot of skiers.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it's in Colorado, it could just be weed trimmers, people that work in the weed industry.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I bet you maybe they don't get asked.
I'm going to switch to lawyers.
That's just assumed.
Lawyer.
I'm switching to lawyers.
Okay.
That's coke, I feel like.
That's a good point.
Bree, do you have any feelings on the matter?
I said nuns, but I want to say doctors.
Yeah, I wanted to give you another chance after
Thank
the
you so
nuns thing.
much. Yeah.
Can I change mine before you read it?
Yeah,
Can I say teachers?
you can say it. But that's one where
guess.
we'll get to that in a second. Restaurant and hotel workers,
That's
30%.
Damn. Okay.
But very close behind, and I'm proud of this, very proud of this. Coming in at 28% are those working in the arts, recreation, and entertainment.
oh.
So that's like actors, sports, athletes, singers, bands.
A lot of people that
That
would have to
whole
lie
yeah.
about them not smoking weed, I feel like. People in sports and
Yeah.
entertainment
Yeah.
are ones that have some sort of obligation that they would have to lie
Well,
about their
sports-
drug consumption.
Yeah. The sports, they don't screen for pot, do they?
The NBA doesn't, everyone else does.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Because
So all those football players are nerds?
I guess, or they're just secretly.
They're just toughing it out, or they've
Yeah.
got ways to beat the system. You know, like a Russian or something.
They use the whizzer. It's like a fake wiener that
Yeah,
you put fake
they
pee
just bring
in.
out a wizard.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, people
The
do it.
locker rooms are just filled with wizards.
A bunch of fake wieners, yeah.
Least likely to use marijuana are people working in education.
Okay.
Yeah, public administration, mining oil and gas.
Oh, God.
Hey, thanks to all of those people for not being stoners. And thank you for watching. I hope you guys have had so far a great 420. And we'll see you again around April 30th, I believe, at 2 o'clock Pacific time with two fun guests, two newbies that will be here, schedules permitting. Thanks to Bree Essrig and Trevor Moore. Bye-bye.